Somebody got to get punched in the face now. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying, okay, let me reword that. I think somebody may get punched in the face at this point. If you've been watching the show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. K. Michelle allegedly hates Drew for whatever reason. Somebody let me know in the comment section. I think it's because K. Michelle is just a bad person and Drew's a beautiful goddess. But they've almost came to blows. And some of y'all might be like, well, isn't K. Michelle pretty? K. Michelle was a dime, but I just don't like K. Michelle. She blocked me on Twitter years ago, so we're not friends anymore. We used to be besties. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys what Drew said online, and you're going to flip when I read it to you. And make sure y'all click thumbs up. Please click thumbs up so more people see the video. Leave a comment below, even if just saying hi. I need to know your opinion. Are you Team Drew or Team K. Michelle? And if you're one or the other, then please tell me why. And I'm Team Drew. And I'm going to tell you why at the end of this video. My baby Drew said, the crime and the punishment still not adding up to me. To this day, I still don't understand the situation. How am I supposed to be scheming and plotting, saying you was talking to somebody when those words never even came out of my mouth? Make it make sense. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. She took every opportunity to come at me hard when I wasn't even giving her that type of energy. You wanted to throw every read and every jab in the book at me. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there confused by the whole situation, trying to figure out where all of this was even coming from. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's quite unfortunate you have to keep bringing up my resume when it was rewarding to come this far in this industry. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. And stay tuned because I'm going to show y'all what they're saying in the comments. You're going to flip when I tell you what they're saying because I agree with a lot of it. I have stated multiple times, please do not speak his name if it's going to be in a negative light from the beginning. I came with peace and love. Hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every chance she gets, she decides to pick on Portia. But baby, get into the last 10 minutes of the episode and clock it. What does that clock it crap mean? Anyways, I love you, Drew. And let me tell y'all what they said in the comments. I'm going to show y'all. Somebody said, Drew, you ain't a victim. You addressed her and she responded. Y'all agree with that? Dumb nonsense. Anyway, somebody else says sorry, but shouty this one out. Somebody please let me know what that means. Laughing out loud at K. Michelle, the woman who has me blocked. Did exactly what y'all been looking for. If you want to be her friend, be her friend. She exposed all of the side stuff in one episode. We all know what's happening behind the scenes. What is this person talking about? This is when it starts to get real nasty. Somebody said, you are a slick heifer. Stop your shit. You have no storyline. They spell no as in you know something, not N-O, but K-N-O-W. You have no storyline. Ralph isn't helping anymore, so you don't have much. So for me, I'm sorry, these people with the stuff they say in the comments. So for me, you say little slick shit and act like you're innocent. My baby Drew is innocent, you heifer. You're the heifer. Your boo should have told you don't mention him to her. But we know production helps to make you look crazy. As crazy as your ass looks saying K-N-O-W as opposed to N-O, bitch. Somebody else said, Drew, you always pretend that you don't know why someone comes for you. Stop throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Now, look at this shit, y'all. This is a real book, and I think it's on Amazon. Somebody said you need to give her hell at the reunion. Please start prepping right now. I suggest bringing this book, and it's titled Nobody Wants to Play with the Smelly Pussy, about a stinking cat. I laughed so motherfucking hard when I saw this, my throat started bleeding. Fuck you, the person who posted this. You ain't shit. And listen, y'all, call me a savage, but K. Michelle is fine as hell, y'all. I will lube up, put a gas mask on, and give her the best 31 seconds of her life. And you better give me that last second. That shit counts. Anyways, somebody said, jump on her ass like you tried to do LaToya on season 1, please. The North remembers. Who's the North? What the fuck does Northwest have to do with this shit? Somebody said, now, Drew, let's look at your record unit. Let's look at your record unit saying you're wrong, but I'm not saying you're right either. But your words don't hold credibility due to your unnecessary foolishness in the past. Now, so don't be so quick to come for no one for a moment in the light respectfully with a heart emoji. What the fuck does that some people need to stay off the internet. Some people need hooked on phonics. And some people really just need their internet plug cut or pulled out the socket. Anyways, somebody else said, you definitely was confused by the situation. You definitely knew what you were doing when you mentioned Black knew K. Michelle. And to me, it seemed like you came in hater. It seemed like you came in hater. Anyways, because KM or K. Michelle is what you inspires to be, Miss Sidora. So do y'all agree with that? I completely disagree with that. Somebody else said, can we be real? She's mad because she got a botched leaking booty. Yes, I was going to call her that in this video, but I stopped myself. I was going to call her leaky cheeks. But anyways, she's mad because she got a botched leaking booty. Botched boob implants. No, her breasts are beautiful. And she's always allegedly faking like she's having a nip slip to make the guys go crazy for her. And then we go and join her OnlyFans and beat ourselves between the thighs until we have bruises. But that ain't none of y'all business. Listen to this. This is dead wrong. Can we be real? She's mad because she got a botched leaking booty, botched boob implants, and botched facial procedures. And it triggers her to be around someone so naturally pretty and makes her regret her choices even more. I don't know about all of that, but they're both very, very beautiful. Anyways, I feel like she thinks you're an easy target. Britt Edie, that hoe at the reunion, so she could take the bass out of her voice when she addresses you the way she does when it's Portia. Y'all agree with that? I don't even understand what exactly they were saying, but y'all agree with that? You know, for copyright reasons, I don't think I could even post these images, but there's some old images of K. Michelle. And somebody said also, she should have stayed out of those basements getting illegal butt shots. That's why that's why her ass is to the ground. K-horse. Some of y'all do too much. So somebody else said, in Drew's defense, Kay did make it seem like she knew Black when he was on FaceTime with Drew. Kay saying, hi, how are you doing? With a big smile. You don't do all of that if a man is stalking you. Somebody else said, at Drew Sidora, that woman has no storyline. She has made you her storyline this season. Remember when Rashida insulted her on the reunion, called her bipolar, schizophrenic woman? That's exactly who that old woman is. K. Michelle's not old. Anyways, we saw her saying hi to Black. Then she starts to pretend. NKT. What does NKT mean? Ninjas no taekwondo? I mean, what does that mean? Never kiss tacos? I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments. Now, August with the Shade had my favorite comment here. I'm sick of her trying to act like her accomplishments are better than everyone. Yes, K. Michelle thinks that she's just so much better than everybody. She thinks that her shit don't stink and her coochie don't either. So she's always trying to act like she's somebody special on the show. Anyways, somebody said Drusilla. What does that even mean? Her name is really Drusilla? That's an ugly name. Did she grow up in the church? That's country churchy as fuck. Drusilla. You're a beautiful woman, Drew, but that name gotta go, baby. You gotta change that shit. Anyway, Drusilla, please. You said for her to leave the show and she doesn't fit in. It's true. You and Horsha, how dare you call my deity, my goddess Portia, Horsha? Is she a whore? Yes. But we love whores over here. And hoe is life or whatever Amber Rose said. Anyway, you and Horsha can't carry the show. Oh, yes, they can. Portia can carry it on that big old behind. By the way, you feel some kind of way about that clown Black giving K. Michelle attention. 100. So who is this dude Black? Is he some thug or something? Because Black women, I mean, y'all don't be acting like this over no normal guy. You know what I mean? Y'all act like this about the shitty dude. So I know he got a mugshot somewhere allegedly, right? Because for y'all to be acting like this about the motherfucker, I mean, anyways, somebody said, we all confused. She's looking for drama. Somebody else said, all you gotta do is turn the television on and see how she gets into it with everyone the same way when she wants your attention or needs it, period. She retracts to her gutter snipe Memphis ways. Facts. K. Michelle ain't shit. Funky ass fucks up every show she comes on. The bitches, she's always getting somebody fighting with bitches physically. This jelly butthole tried to fight with my baby Lyrica Anderson while hooked up to a fucking IV. Kevin Samuels' voice, you can't make this shit up. I said, no way. She's trying to fight while hooked up to an IV, y'all, recovering. Somebody needs to put K. Michelle in a damn straitjacket. Allegedly. Anyway, somebody said, the way you didn't watch her on TV or know anything about her to read her, she knew so much about you. And that's the hard part about arguing with a fan. They know all your personal life and you know zero about them. You'll get her now that all of her tea is out. Love you. Y'all agree with that? Y'all think K. Michelle was like secretly a Drew fan or Drew Stan? Drew Stan sounds like a better name than Drusilla or Drew, whatever her name is. As I drew it out of my mind after I read that name. That's a terrible country ass name. Anyway, somebody else said, I like Drew. I believe Portia could be insanely jealous of Drew. Wait, a Meat Magazine is jealous of Portia's girlfriend. I mean, that's not what it says. I like Drew. I believe Portia could be insanely jealous of Drew, and to say Drew doesn't fit in, come off it, P. What does come off it, P mean? Anyway, somebody said, babe, you don't even have to explain. We literally saw her spiral out, completely unprovoked. It's giving, what's your diagnosis? And Michelle was acting pretty fucking nutty on the show. I wonder if y'all agree with that. Somebody else said, you did nothing to that lady. Her issue is with Portia. Unfortunately, she believes you're an easy target. In other words, Portia will whip that ass, punch a bitch in the coochie, and make you smell her finger. Allegedly. Before I continue reading this and reacting, somebody please tell me on Tasha K's website, what the heck is, y'all know I'm blocked on Tasha K's channel, right? Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. I'm blocked a lot of places. I'm blocked by K. Michelle and X. Anyways, I'm not blocked by Portia or Drew. My little babies love me. At least I tell myself that. Anyways, what did Simon allegedly said that he saw Portia doing in the bathroom or something? What was she allegedly doing? Because Tasha K acted like she might take legal action for whatever Simon allegedly said. So I want to know what Simon says or said. Please let me know in the comments. Anyway, somebody said, you're not crazy. Her energy towards Portia versus you was night and day. Yes, she was kind of kissing Portia's ass there. Like as if Portia was going to put air freshener up in her or something. I don't know, allegedly. I mean, she was watching her mouth when she talked to Portia, but then going at Drew like as if, well, I could beat up Drew, but Portia, on the other hand, she might sit on me with that big old nigger's ass. Like she was acting like Portia was going to sit on her or something. Anyway, somebody else said, I wish you turned the Taurus up on her ass for real, because she kept trying you. Why's she getting all loud all of a sudden to you? Somebody else said also, why does she have that energy for you, but was talking to Portia completely differently? So everybody's noticing it, my Jesus. Somebody else says she is clearly paranoid and has main character energy, even though she isn't and just got there. Nothing to do with you, just projection. Somebody else said she has all that energy for you, but not the person who has a plan to take her down with a crying emoji. Listen, do y'all agree with that? Crying emoji and everything. Put all types of extras on it. Y'all think that all of that is what's going on, y'all? This is too much. I gotta log off, y'all. I gotta run like K. Michelle runs for Portia, allegedly. Y'all think that she's running from Portia, who's allegedly the real villain, towards Drew? So then that way she doesn't get humiliated by getting a Portia punch? Because y'all know that Portia is about that life. Portia is a sweet, big booty woman, but boy, when Portia's crazy switch is really something, and it should be studied. I don't know what Portia's problem is allegedly. Maybe she just didn't meet me, because I think that I can soothe her and calm her down and keep her from going over the edge. I really believe I could do that. But Portia told me that, you know, the lifestyle that she lives, I can't afford her. Just like how I call Melissa Ford. Melissa, I can't afford her. Yeah, Portia let me know in so many words that I am not financially up to her standards. Okay. She let me know in a very nice way. She said, get the fuck out of my face, brokey. No, but seriously. So let me know you made it till the end of the video. Secret password to say in the comment section is, if you are on Portia's side, say Portia's side. If you're on K. Michelle's side, say K. Michelle's side. If you're on my baby Drew's side, say Drew's side. Now, for the record, Portia has not too much to do with this video. I'm on Drew's side because she's Drew. And I'm on Portia's side because Portia. I mean, if you know anything about what I talk about here, You already know how I feel about Portia. Okay, Portia is a very special person to me. And if you know, you know. But I need to know what your opinions are about this video. And I don't mess with K. Michelle. Like I said, she blocked me on X, which was Twitter back then. Oh, it might have been close to 10 years ago now. Yeah. Joe Budden, Jazz Fly, rest in peace to her. Who else blocked me on X or anywhere? Erica Mena blocked me. Olivia. Yeah. Olivia from Love and Hip Hop. I don't even remember what happened there. Amanda Seals blocked me on Instagram. The only person who ever blocked me in the past that I got cool with afterwards was Masika Kalisha, the realist. And for the record, there are people who also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I have more people from these TV shows that follow me than have blocked me. Screw you to the people who will be like, that's why you got blackballing people. You should stop saying what the things about the... Shut up, stupid. Anyway, what do you think was the funniest comment I read in this video? For me, it was possibly the one with that book.